LeBron is very susceptible to psychological warfare. Nobody can play dirty, quote unquote, verbally more than Michael Jordan. If LeBron James was whining about the trash talk of Noah crossing the line the other day, really? Of Joakim Noah, he crossed the line. He can't do that to me. Do you have any idea how Michael Jordan would annihilate LeBron James with trash talk that would go over the line?
That was Skip Bayless back in 2015, claiming that a 52-year-old Michael Jordan could still beat a 30-year-old LeBron James who was in his prime. Can you believe that? This clip aired on ESPN's First Take and really shows how the media has often criticized and shown animosity towards LeBron. What is the first thing that comes to your mind when you think of LeBron? The GOAT? King James? Clutch performer? Killer mentality? Well, not according to these people. Is LeBron James the most unfairly criticized athlete in sports history? Let's dive into why the media seems to have a vendetta against one of basketball's greatest players. Welcome to Hoop Dragons. Today, this is our first video and we are already diving into a very controversial topic: why the media seems to hate LeBron James. In this video, we'll explore his early career criticisms, the backlash from the decision, and the constant comparisons to Michael Jordan. Stick around to see how LeBron James has responded to his critics on the court with legendary performances. LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the greatest basketball players of all time and has had an incredible career marked by numerous achievements, from winning multiple NBA championships and MVP awards to becoming the all-time leading scorer in NBA history. LeBron played basketball at St. Vincent St. Mary High School in his hometown of Akron, Ohio. During his high school years, he gained national attention for his incredible scoring, passing, athleticism, and playmaking abilities. He was even featured on the cover of Sports Illustrated and dubbed the Chosen One, putting unimaginable pressure on him to succeed as a teenager. Did you know LeBron was one of the rare players who skipped college and entered the NBA draft? In 2003, he was selected first overall by his hometown team, the Cleveland Cavaliers, and he went on to win Rookie of the Year that season. In 2007, he had already led the Cavaliers to their first NBA Finals appearance. His exceptional performance on the court earned him the NBA Most Valuable Player award in both 2009 and 2010. Before LeBron even played his first NBA game, the media had already set unbelievably high expectations for him. Any mistake he made was blown out of proportion.
LeBron James. But is the 18-year-old from Akron truly the savior?
We have better players than him in his position already on our team, though. His potential is probably, the sky's the limit for him, though.
Good LeBron is just going to add to what we need and, just make things a little bit easier.
And LeBron was drafted number 1 overall by Cleveland in 2003. The Cavalier players, who had only 17 wins the previous season, weren't exactly banking high on a school kid known as the Chosen One. Carlos Boozer admitted that LeBron had great potential, but he also said, "We have players better than him in his position already on our team." And Darius Miles openly questioned how LeBron would make a major impact coming straight from high school. I remember another NBA critic at the time who said, "I thought there was way too much hype around LeBron James. The next Michael Jordan? King James? A $90 million shoe deal. Come on, this guy just graduated from high school." One of the most talked about moments in LeBron's career was the decision. Back in 2010, he went on live TV to announce he was leaving the Cleveland Cavaliers and heading to Miami Heat.
Everybody wants to know, LeBron, what's your decision?
In this fall, man, this is very tough. In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach and join the Miami Heat.
Miami Heat.
The backlash was immediate and intense. Fans burned his jerseys and the media criticized him for being selfish and egoistical.
forward, 6'8" from St. Vincent St. Mary High School, number 6, LeBron James. At forward, 6'11" from...
When LeBron returned to Cleveland, he was met with loud boos and a hostile environment where he had to be concerned for his physical safety. He instantly became the NBA's villain. But the criticism didn't stop there. Let's dive into what they said about his on-court performances.
That what it took LeBron years to maturate to mentally and in your heart, Jordan came into the league with that. And that, to me, is what I have a problem with when people say something about LeBron. You might have matured to a point, but if Jordan came in the league with that mentality and that killer in him, and it took you a decade to develop it, to me, you out of the equation. Your thoughts?
I agree.
Somebody on the inside said what I have been saying for the last 15 years on national TV. The difference between Jordan and LeBron is killer mentality, killer will, killer intangibles. You cannot teach or coach. You just have them or you don't.
LeBron often gets criticized for not having a killer mentality, with some people comparing him to other greats and questioning his scoring and toughness. But Shaquille O'Neal had a great response to this. He asked, "How can you score 38,000 points in the NBA and not have a killer instinct?" Well, despite these criticisms, LeBron has become the NBA's all-time leading scorer in both regular season and playoffs, proving his scoring prowess and consistency.
Third quarter, LeBron James, a shot in history, and there it is! LeBron stands alone! The NBA's all-time scoring record now belongs to LeBron James.
The good old-fashioned GOAT debate. It's the ultimate conversation for any sports fans. However, the NBA media ruins the debate to some extent. The media often favors Michael Jordan over LeBron James when debating who's the greatest basketball player of all time. They love to bring up Jordan's perfect 6-0 record in the NBA Finals as the key to his greatness, while LeBron's many achievements, like his multiple championships, MVP awards, and being the all-time leading scorer, don't get the same attention. It's as if the media just can't move past Jordan's flawless finals record, making the comparison between him and LeBron feel really unfair.
Well, first of all, MJ destroyed competition. LeBron has lost 6 NBA
It's
finals.
about 11 o'clock Eastern time, and Michael Jordan is still and always will be the GOAT. And he played in 8 straight finals because he was able to dominate the Eastern Conference. So he played in the finals. He poured numbers into the stat sheets of the finals. He stuffed the stat sheets of finals because he got to play in so many of them. But he's 3-6 in those finals. He did a reverse Tom Brady. Tom's 6-3 in Super Bowls. He's 3-6. And he's lucky because Ray Allen saved his legacy with the greatest clutch shot I've ever seen, or they would have lost that one to my Spurs. And what LeBron should be known more for are his epic failures, his meltdowns. In Boston, that last series, his first go-round in Cleveland, when the owner, Dan Snyder, even accused him of quitting against the Celtics as he just folded in games 4, 5, and 6.
So here's the thing. The media often treats Michael Jordan like a mythical god-type figure, mostly because many of the journalists and analysts who criticize LeBron started their careers back in the 1980s and 1990s, right when Jordan was at his peak. These media members built their careers covering Jordan, who was not only a dominant player but also a huge draw for sports coverage. Jordan's success was a key part of their careers, and his era set the bar for greatness in basketball. Because of this, they have a strong nostalgic attachment to his legacy, which makes it tough for them to fully recognize LeBron's achievements. Alright, let's do a quick recap of the video so far. We looked at LeBron's career beginnings. We discussed the backlash he faced during the decision in 2010 when he announced he was leaving Cleveland for Miami. We also covered the criticisms LeBron has faced about his supposed lack of killer mentality despite his incredible achievements. And finally, we talked about how media often favors Michael Jordan over LeBron in the greatest of all time debate. Now that we have laid it all out, let's dive into how LeBron has responded to all his criticism. LeBron's response to criticism has always been on the court. He has rarely acknowledged his biggest critic, Skip Bayless, or given attention to media negativity. Also, a quick fun fact, Skip Bayless announced his retirement from television last week, and LeBron is still in the NBA. That means LeBron has literally outlasted his biggest critic, and that is just a testament to his longevity. June 7, 2012. Game 6 of the Eastern Conference Finals, the most crucial game of LeBron's career at that moment. Facing elimination, down 3-2 against the Boston Celtics, LeBron was under immense pressure to deliver. The significance of this game was immense. It was his chance to silence his critics and prove his worth. To understand the full impact of Game 6, consider two things. The overwhelming hype surrounding LeBron when he entered the league in 2003 and the growing skepticism about him by 2012. By then, despite nearly a decade in the NBA, LeBron had little to show for. His repeated playoff failures had only intensified the doubts and criticisms. In 2012, LeBron's place in basketball history was not yet secure. The Celtics, with their aging stars, Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Ray Allen, were on what could have been their finals run. LeBron, who had struggled against Boston in previous seasons, was now leading a Miami Heat super team that he helped assemble to challenge the Celtics' dominance. LeBron's performance in Game 6 was his best response to all the critics. He approached the game with a focused, almost robotic intensity, showing no emotion, avoiding handshakes, and ignoring the hostile Boston crowd. His stats, 45 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists, were extremely impressive. But it was his dominant control from the start that made the game truly extraordinary. LeBron took charge and crushed the Celtics, ensuring they never had a chance. This performance marked a pivotal moment in his career, showcasing the greatness that everyone had anticipated and silencing the doubters once and for all. Here is LeBron speaking after the game.
The Eastern Conference Finals all tied at 3 games apiece.
LeBron, no player has to play under the kind of scrutiny and pressure that you do. How do you stand and deliver the kind of performance you did tonight?
I just wanted to try to lead my team the best way I could. Whatever I needed to do out on the floor, I tried to be there for them tonight. And, I'm glad we was able to get this win and now, force the Game 7.
What is it like knowing that regardless of what happens with the team, the failure rests on your shoulders?
Well, I just go out and just do what I've been taught, and that's to play at a high level and have fun with it. And at the end of the day, I won't regret anything. If I know I played hard and I gave it my all, I won't regret anything, no matter the outcome. And, that's where I've been this whole season.
While the media may continue to criticize LeBron James, his legacy is cemented by his achievements and impact on the game. LeBron has shown time and time again that he is unfazed by negativity. Thank you for watching Hoop Dragons. Thank you for joining us for our very special first video. Let us know your thoughts on why the media criticizes LeBron in the comments below. Stay tuned for more exciting basketball content coming your way.